We loved the shoes, we loved the product, and we knew it was a good product. We loved the work. It's kind of on your way to being more barefoot.
Mm-hmm. I am here today with Tricia Salcido of Soft Star Shoes in Corvallis, Oregon, and we're going to talk today a little bit about her business.
My business partner Larkin and I purchased the business from Tim in 2005. It was a much different company when we bought it. It was strictly a kids shoe company.
Okay.
And it was mostly mail order. Mm-hmm. And when Larkin and I purchased the company, we set about transitioning it to be an e-commerce company with direct to consumer, and we wanted it to be more of a family brand.
So it was a good opportunity for you to bring, just to bring new blood into it.
Yes.
And Tim still works here though, right?
He does,
He
yes.
does. He's been working here for the last 10 years.
Yes, I wouldn't want to do it without him.
What was the 5-year vision you had when you bought it 10 years ago?
So that's a good question. When we first purchased the company, actually, we didn't realize how great they were for adults. Mm-hmm. So I don't think we had that vision that we wanted it to have all these adult size until we were probably in it about a year. And we had product that we were making for kids, and we'd size it up and make it for ourselves or for friends. And we really enjoyed it so much at that point, we said, why don't we try selling this?
You've been in this business for 10 years, and I know that you have a new building planned.
Yeah.
Not too far from here. Mm-hmm. And when was it that you decided to expand or create a new space for yourself?
For the last 3 years, probably. But we wanted it to stay in this area. We didn't want to have to move too far out. And being downtown Corvallis probably wasn't very feasible from a manufacturing perspective. Yeah. We have to have a pretty low cost per square foot.
So, I mean, you're making a significant expansion as far as square footage is concerned, I imagine.
Yes, and a significant investment in the building itself, because there's it's a 12,000 square foot building. There's a lot we want to put into it. Like we're putting in a heated floor. The lighting has to be good for handwork. We want it to be an environmentally friendly building. So there's a lot of infrastructure and just leasehold improvements, you'd call, putting into it. And I mean, we've grown our sales every year since we started in 2005, and we are now 15 times bigger than when we, sales-wise, than when we purchased it. From a profitability standpoint, that's something we're still working on. Because, I mean, to be honest, that's not something when we went into it that was forefront for us. We were looking to have our own business and make products. We love the shoes, we love the product, and we knew it was a good product. We loved the work.
So you had a passion for the product and basically the handwork of it before you had necessarily a vision for what the profitability would be.
Right. I mean, we knew if we did a good job and we worked hard, we'd be profitable. But how profitable you are wasn't really a goal we had on day one. That we need this certain profit number. I think as we've grown, that's become more important, because you want to make sure that everything's healthy for the longevity of our team.
Right.
And you want to have good benefits so that people are happy and productive in their job. Right now, we just are having such positive and healthy growth in e-commerce, going direct to our consumers, that's probably our strategy, or that is our strategy. So I think for the next 5 years at the least, we're going to continue really working that distribution route. And we will be expanding in terms of a retail store when we move, and that will have a very large area to have a nice retail store.
Or is part of the model of the building construction tourist oriented?
Yes.
Okay. Is there like a window, like people can watch you cook, as it were, and something like that?
It's going to be really neat. It's a unique building. It's an old roller rink that was built in the 50s. Yeah. Big floor, which used to be the roller rink, is where we're going to be manufacturing.
Ah, cool.
Because we feel that if people could see how their shoes are being made and actually touch it and feel it, that they will value it more.
Is it primarily orders first and then manufacturing, or is it a balance of both?
So the way our business model works is it's very lean. We have a very quick turnaround. Mm-hmm. Every morning we'll come in and we'll print all our orders that are online, which are the bulk of them, and we make them and start making them that day. And some of the shoes might even be finished that day and shipped same day, and some will ship in a day or two as they make their way through.
How much time and effort or budget do you have for R&D?
One of the things that was really important to us early on was developing our skills as craftspeople, and bringing in new technology where we could. And one of the best people we've collaborated with over the last 10 years has been an ex-Nike designer who came in and said, "Wow, I love what you're doing. I love how you are making shoes that fit to the feet instead of making, the traditional model of shoes, and could I work with you? And he collaborated with us on some new designs, and we were excited because it brought to us new technologies we didn't know about, like welding soles or some non-leather material.
So I noticed that you have a strong ambassador program that you have on your website. And has that been a key idea to help kind of drive awareness and sales? Is that one of the...
So some of the things we do are for driving sales. Ambassador program, though, in particular, really wasn't born out of this kernel of trying to grow sales. It was more something that came from our customers themselves.
Okay.
Saying, hey, can you put some business cards in with my shoes? Because I want to tell everybody about your shoes. I just love them. And that happens a lot. We're very fortunate. We have really super loyal customers. And we said we should really, enable this. If someone's asking for business cards, we didn't even have the cards to send. So we tried to kind of make it a little more formal to say, great, if you want to talk about our brand, we'd love to have you as an ambassador. Here's a packet of business cards, here's some t-shirts, here's some programs and discounts to try and get new people on board.
I wanted to thank Tricia Salcido for being my guest today.
Thanks, Alex.
For more information, go to softstartshoes.com and, of course, howwefixtheeconomy.com. Goodbye, everybody.